Light breeze come seas.
Light breeze come seas. Hey, we just left Yamber. And guess who's out to play?
Your Spinnaker friend.
Spinnaker friend. Nice. 7 knots of breeze, 7.5 knots of breeze, doing 6 knots.
With favourable breeze and light swell, we made anchorage at Ballina overnight.
Strong wind warning for Queensland and New South Wales.
Wow, finally some wind.
Yeah, filling in the ship's log. We departed about 6:06:30. Well, we just topped up our diesel tank and we're about to depart Ballina, and very shortly, in the next half a day, throughout the day sometime, we're going to cross the border into Queensland. Ooh, just put some diesel on my toe. And that's very exciting because we've had a very rough trot so far in New South Wales waters, and I am looking forward to coming through with a promise that sailing can be quite pleasant once you get into Queensland waters with some trade winds and some shelter from the reef, from the swell.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, well, I can only say these things. Now I've got to come through with it. Well, the weather has to, and if it doesn't, well, at least we tried.
Yeah, gotta try.
Yeah. We had a lovely, restful night here at Ballina, and we're about to jump the bar.
It's a pretty nice morning.
Some scrambled eggs, French toast.
Yeah, I'm gonna make French toast with
Toast on the menu.
French toast with raisin bread.
Ah.
Hello, look at this line of sticks we've got. We need to cross it at some point. I don't know if you can see it.
Look at all that flotsam. Heaps and heaps of logs coming down the Richmond River. And you're going to go forward with the hook.
I'm gonna go forward with the defending stick.
Good on you. Okay, let's go.
Our trip from Ballina to the Gold Coast was sprightly enough and forecast to be worse later in the week, so we went for it. A 65 nautical mile passage, we averaged 7 knots.
It's been a pretty action-packed afternoon with the southeasterly picking up 25 knots. We're zooming in towards Gold Coast. Now I'm a little bit worried about the seaway entrance conditions. It's a shallow bar. Navionics map is showing that it's sort of like 3 meters deep in the sort of some places. So we are approaching near the top of the tide incoming, which is good. But yeah, it's always a bit nerve-wracking coming in on a bar crossing. Ellie's doing a great job at the moment steering the ship in some pretty side seas, while I'm having a quick cup of tea before I get back on the wheel, and should be there in the next 45 minutes to an hour across the bar. If we can't get across the bar, unfortunately we're going to have to heave to, because there's nowhere else to run to unless you go all the way outside of Stradbroke, which would be another whole day sail. So it'd be pretty rough having to heave to out here if we had to, but let's see if we can get across. Made it to the Goldie.
And the best view is back out that way.
Safely inside the seaway, we only had to weave through all the traffic.
April rain that stained the window panes last night is all but gone, but lingers on in scented clouds of air. We watch the town awaken to the trembling morning.
So we're just motoring up the Broadwater here, up towards the marina at Horizon Shores, and guess what? It's been raining, and raining, and raining, and raining. And we've got to get up to Horizon Shores because we're going to meet our friend Darren to get the rigging replaced. Before we do that, we're going to because it's such a bad week of weather, we're going to be heading into Brisbane for a bit of a break. What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing here? So tell me about the weather currently, Jess.
Currently, a little bit unusual, but it's raining.
Unusual in that it's not, hasn't been 24 hours a day for the past 6 weeks. It's only been like maybe 20 hours or 12 hours a day. Yeah.
Yep, got to the Gold Coast. Now we're up at Horizon Shores Marina to meet Darren, the rigger.
Darren the rigger.
And we had to make a decision. We thought, because it's been relentlessly wet really, with a couple of breaks in the weather as you say.
Yeah.
Every day's been raincoats and
pretty much every day for the whole time.
splashing.
Yeah.
And rather than go totally bonkers with all the wet, confined, wet boat life vibes, we have decided to go to Brisbane.
Yeah. Well, before we
Splash the cash
sort
and
of dig
make the
right
dash.
into a whole week and a bit of working on boats
Yeah.
after being stuck, or not stuck, but living pretty consistently below deck for 6 weeks, it feels like time to get off the boat for a minute, just to refresh,
Yeah. Break our pace.
break our pace.
Change our situation a bit. Yeah. And get some perspective on,
What we
renewed
wanted,
enthusiasm.
renewed
perhaps.
enthusiasm, a bit of distance to reflect
Yeah.
on the plans and
Yeah.
the budget and all of that sort of stuff.
Yep. And gives the weather some time to sort itself out as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good decision.
Me too.
Looking forward to
Let's
it.
go to Brisbane.
Let's go to Brisbane.
That's your lot for this week, folks. But stay tuned for our re-rig series coming up next.